Hi guys. Right, okay. I just popped on today just to kind of, I don't know, just say a few things. I've got some things on my mind that I wanted to share with people. And like what's been happening over the last week or so in social media land. So just to, let me just get to the point. So early last week, I was on looking on my Instagram feed. Um, and Right, originally, I'll tell the story from the beginning. So, what happened was I've been on Instagram for the last 7 years, and I've engaged with people in the community, shared people's posts, and obviously you build up a following. And then it started off small, and then it got really large, and like, over the years, like I've always like gained followers. I don't follow a great deal of people back. I will be honest. I follow less than 1,000 people. And, I thought to myself last week, I thought, who were all these followers on my feed? I was just like being nosy. And so I looked and I thought, who the fuck are you? I just didn't know who these people were. The majority of people had no posts. All their accounts are set to private, and I thought, well, why are you following me? Because I've never engaged with you. I don't even recognise your username from Instagram or YouTube. And I thought that's really strange. So I'd already moved some followers like round about October last year and things like that. And so I thought, you know what, Martin, it's time for a purge. And so when I've got like this spare half an hour or so, when there's nothing on the TV or you got nothing to do, I was going through, because there's no way you can mass remove followers as far as I know. I have looked online, but you got to download third party apps, and I thought, no, I'll do it, all organically, all individually, and that's what I did. So I sat there, went onto my followers, remove. And at this point, I originally had 15k, and then I had 11k, and this is how I started last week. From my 11k followers, and do you know, I have got down to just under 3,000 followers, and I haven't stopped yet. I haven't finished yet. And I will say 99.9% of these followers were spam and bot accounts. Um, I don't know what they get from following people. Do they get paid for it? I have no idea. I have never once bought any followers. I would never. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not. You know, my life doesn't revolve around social media. I don't have to be validated basically by anyone. If people like me, they like me. If they don't, they don't. That's fine. Um, I don't want people following me who I don't know. And I thought this is kind of creepy. Because I try not to put too much personal things on my Instagram page. Maybe when I've had a day out with some of my friends off Instagram, that's different. But yeah, and I thought, you kind of like looking at my content. What are you doing with my content? Because my main focus is photography. So we all know there's like spam and and spammers stealing people's work. I mean, I watermark my photos anyway, but that doesn't make a difference. I think it's just a bit of a deterrent anyway. But yeah, I thought, you know what, this is kind of creeping me out. Who are you? Where are you from? With zero posts, and like, they've got like 10k followers, and I'm thinking, well, what, you need to go. So after over the period of a week, I have removed 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 8,000 followers, because I don't want that. I am not on social media, and I have never been on social media to prove a point. I am on Instagram because I like to engage with people. I like to do my photography. Yes, of course, I get work, promotional work from my photography. Yes, I do deck reviews, and that's what I like. I like to, you know, engage with people. I am a very chatty person, and I like to engage with people. I like to speak to people. I like to know who's following me, and some of these accounts as well, where I noticed that they were originally like tarot accounts or art accounts, but they hadn't posted up for 3, 4, 5 years. Um, so like I thought, when people have got all these followers, there's a few people who've got like just over 1,000 posts, I noticed, on Instagram, and they got 24.k followers. Come on, guys, do the math. That just doesn't add up, does it? So they're obviously buying the followers, which is totally fine. It's up to them. But obviously, quality, quantity doesn't equate to quality, does it? And so this is what I've been doing over the last week, and you know YouTube is a different place, because I do engage with lots of people who subscribe to my channel because I love doing what I do, but I'm not on here to make any money. I'm not on here to have unnecessary lives with people to grow my followers, because I do not care about things like that. If I go on a live with somebody, it's always for a reason. I do not just want to sit and chat on, unnecessary bullshit with people just to get my face out in the community and say, oh, yeah, there's Martin. You know what? I really haven't got time for any of that at all. But you know what? If you do that, that's up to you. It's just not my thing. But yeah, I thought I'd give guys an update, and also be very, very careful on who follows you on Instagram, because if they haven't got no posts, or their account is set to private, the chances are they are scam accounts, bots, whatever you want to call it. And I think it's kind of sad, really, that people kind of have to think, well, oh, I want to grow my followers, I want to grow my followers. Why? Why do you want to do that? Just engage with people. I mean, I think that's the most natural, organic way. I mean, that's what I've found anyway. If you've got something in common with somebody and you chat to somebody, that's how you grow your followers. I just don't understand it. I really don't. Maybe it's my age. I have no idea. But I mean, people who know me personally on social media, know that I've never given zero fucks about followers or growth, or I'm not a brand, I'm a person. So I've got nothing to prove. I'm not a tarot reader anymore. I just post up daily posts and do deck reviews and have a few chats on here, and that's it. And yeah, I thought I'd because people who started out new to Instagram might not realise that, there is some kind of shady folk out there, and they will steal your work and your content, and they will clone your account and try to get money off other people. Personally, I think, I'm gonna say it because I'm honest. If people are stupid to part with the money, with somebody messaging them saying, oh, would you like a tarot reading? Well, you know what, that's on them. Because I mean, everybody knows that tarot readers do not message anybody for a reading. But it is what it is. So I'm saying, be a little bit more aware before you part with your money, because it is a thing, and it's a thing that we're going to have to learn to live alongside. Or if you can't, just delete your account and get the fuck off social media, because it is a daily thing. And this is what people are doing all the time. Instagram is full of cloned accounts, and bots. Instagram do not do nothing about it. I don't even report when somebody, clones my account. I couldn't care less. I'm not bothered. I'm really not. I've come to that, conclusion where, what's the point of me getting wound up about things like this when there's nothing, Instagram are prepared to do about it. I'm just gonna have to live with it or delete my account, which I am not prepared to do. So I just thought I'd give you guys a little heads up, and just come on, and because I haven't shown my face in a while. And yeah, just thanks for your support. I am on here later, tonight, UK time, 8 p.m, with Benjamin Ritz of the Earth and Soul Oracle. We're having a lovely catch up, and Benji wants to showcase Benji's deck. So yeah, thank you for listening. It's not a rant, it's just a little general chat. I appreciate you guys so much. So thank you for everything. I will see you all very shortly and sending you love. Bye, guys.